And on their way, as they start to run through the first furlong, Silver Ore, one of the first to go on, and also Wacky Gold right up with the pace. And so settling down through the first furlong, and also Dawn Success, that's about the leading three there, followed by Line of Vision. Then comes Arony racing wide towards the far side. Ponte Nuovo, but they cover very near the first two furlongs. Silver Ore continues in the lead from Dawn Success. Wacky Gold on the far side. Ponte Nuovo being trapped by Bottles just in behind those two. Then comes Gordon's Dream and Unknown Quantity. Racing now towards the 7 furlong from home marker. Ponte Nuovo and Bottles on the far side. On the near side, Wacky Gold, closely attended by Line of Vision. Also Dawn Success there, and towards the rear of the field as they come up quickly with about 3/4 of a mile still to go. The back marker includes Risen Moon, one of them, Villanica another, and right to the back markers Halapoos. But that's the orders with just about 5 furlongs to go back to Raleigh in the grandstand.
Yes, in beside the 5 furlong marker now, and coming towards halfway, in fact, in the Cambridgeshire. And on the near side, Silver Ore and Wacky Gold are the two leaders, followed by Arony and Chase the Door. Also close up after these is the grey Grand Alba. Out on the far side, it's still Ponte Nuovo and Bottles. Those two are clear of the group on the far side. On the near side, Line of Vision now has come through to take it up from Chase the Door, and then after those two, and making ground is Operation Wolf, still in contention. Just after the leaders is Hoam, and they're followed by At Peace. The wind so strong I can hardly hold my bins, in fact, so they come down past the two, and it's Line of Vision still on the near side with the lead, being pressed now by the gamble of the race, Melotti coming strongly into second. Chase the Door still on the premises, and then Operation Wolf, and Risen Moon is being driven up from midfield after these Dashing Senor and Hoam, but it's Melotti who is in the lead. Melotti and John Lowe strike for home in the Cambridgeshire, but they've been pressed by the favourite, Risen Moon, and he's going to get up the favourite. Risen Moon and Steve Cawthon get the Cambridge from Melotti. Line of Vision, Operation Wolf, then Chase the Door, Dashing Senor, Dawn Success, Gilderdale next, re-release Ponte Nuovo, then Halkapoos USA Dollar. Then Lord of Tusmore, they're all finishing in a heap. Then Red Toto, Nedzora, At Peace and Grand Alba, Monastery, and then Well Furnished, followed then by Nascora, Mistraya, and the last two home were Villanica, and finally last to the 40 was Breezed Well. Well, a dramatic Cambridgeshire indeed, with the two market leaders. Who would have thought this? The favourite, the winner, from the runner-up, the second favourite, the runner-up. The result of the 1990 William Hill Cambridgeshire reads as follows. The winner was number 29. This is 20 rather, number 20, Risen Moon, owned by Mr. Robert Sangster, trained at Manton by Barry Hills and ridden by Steve Cawthon, the 7-to-1 favourite. Second was number 37, Melotti. In fact, yes, confirmed as second, Melotti, trained in the north by Mary Reveley and ridden by John Lowe. And it's a photo, in fact. The judges, Michael Hancock and Sandra Williams, have called for the evidence of the photo finish camera to split Line of Vision, who is ridden by Darrell Holland, one of the finds of the season, his £5 claiming apprentice, and number 4, Operation Wolf, who was ridden by Richard Quinn, the successful jockey in the second race today on Crystal Park. But what a dramatic race. Just when you might have thought that Melotti, the second favourite, the one who was so well back, was going to get it, up from midfield came Risen Moon with a wet sail under Steve Cawthon to take the Cambridge in the end very convincingly.
There were some fast-beating hearts here among the favourites' backers, because as we joined them, well, unless you had great faith in Steve Cawthon, you'd have been a bit worried. Line of Vision is still in front, the grey. Poor old Ponte Nuovo, who's battled against the high draw all the way, is only just beginning to fade on the far side. Here comes Melotti and Operation Wolf. Operation Wolf outside Line of Vision, but Melotti on the inside. And now you can see Steve Cawthon. He's still got 3 or 4 lengths to make up. Did you think he'd make it?
Well, I must admit I thought he had no chance, but he's ridden a wonderful race on Risen Moon. They've been hunting for a jockey for this horse for 10 days. Lucky enough to get Steve Cawthon, because there aren't too many would have ridden this horse as well as he has today. And certainly gave him every chance to get the trip. It was in doubt before, and he's given him a lovely ride. Melotti, well, he's continued to improve. I think Mrs. Reveley's delighted with him. Well, that's the 100th winner of the season for Barry Hills, who's having by far his best season. Said before, it'd be a big shame if he has to leave Manton. Robert Sangster owns this horse, I would think we're keen to keep him there now.
And Risen Moon wins the races at 7-to-1 favourite Risen Moon. and is only the 5th favourite to win since 1915, and the extraordinary fact that 2 of the others were in the biggest fields ever for the Cambridgeshire. Hasty Cloud in 64 when 43 ran was 100 to 8 joint favourite, and Hidden Meaning, the biggest field ever for the Cambridgeshire, 46, won in 1962, the 7 to 1 favourite. So huge fields of 40 runners. That's what is the key to the Cambridgeshire, it seems. Risen Moon, the 7 to 1 favourite. The second, Malotti, best backed on the course, returned the 10 to 1 second favourite, and whoever would have believed it, 40 runners in the Cambridgeshire, and the first and second in the betting finished first and second in the race. And it's close for third between number 34, Line of Vision, who's returned at 25 to 1 Line of Vision, and Operation Wolf, an anti-post gamble on that, is returned at 20 to 1. So the SP of the winner, 7 to 1 Risen Moon, 10 Malotti in the photo, Line of Vision.